Hello everyone, and Happy New Year, and welcome to 2020. And I want to hop on here and take a few moments and talk about goals, as you can see in the title of this video. And I know I've talked to quite a number of people on achieving goals and having visions coming into the new year, and I'm sure a lot of people are making New Year's resolutions. And I know for myself in 2019, I had a fairly successful year of achieving goals. I think I posted that I had set around 22 goals for 2019, and I achieved around 19 of them, which is absurd by any measure. I don't recommend that for people, but I knew some of the things I need to get done, it had to be done that year. So I want to give you a little bit of the blueprint of what I used and what I used for myself to accomplish these different goals throughout the year. So let's get started. So these are the 7 things to remember to accomplish your goals. Step 1, write the vision down. Write the goal down. You need to make it clear. You need to make it achievable. You need to have a piece of paper in front of you, so in the moments that you're getting discouraged, in the moments that you feel frustrated, you go back to that piece of paper and you're able to read it aloud to yourself and to remind yourself of what that goal is. You got to make it achievable. It can't be something that is a 4-year process to achieve. It's got to be something that you know you could possibly achieve if you apply yourself. Something that will put a little pressure and stress upon yourself to push to achieve it. Step 2, write down the strategies. You got to write down these strategies. You got to write down the steps to achieve each goal that you want to achieve. And these steps, you got to put a lot of discipline into it. There's one thing that I recognize in people is that they do not put a whole lot of discipline or even enough discipline in each step to continue to go to the next step. You cannot accomplish step 2 and skip to step 5 and thinking that you're going to achieve your end goal. It just won't happen. So remember to bring discipline and make your strategies and make your steps and put a discipline in behind it. Timelines. You got to put timelines in your strategies because that establishes a healthy level of stress to keep you pushing. If you do not put timelines in your goals, in your strategies, you're not going to hold yourself accountable to get it done by that date. I ain't talking about stressing yourself out. There's a healthy level of stress and there's a bad level of stress. Step 3, be selective who you tell your vision and your goal to. Not everyone is for you, and not everyone is destined to run with you, with your goal or your vision, because you're going to deal with jealousy. You're going to be dealing with people that will not understand your goals. You're going to have people that are doubters. So be selective of who will run with your goal, who is going to run with your vision. Discipline. That's step 4. Discipline yourself into a routine. Routine makes habits, and disciplined habits creates results. You got to establish discipline in your routines. You got to be able to do a routine over and over and over, pushing yourself to get into a habit. If you do not establish that, along with your strategies, you're going to have a very difficult time. And more often than not, I see a lot of people fail at this stage in trying to accomplish goals. Step 5, include the participation of others to help you with your goals. I can't stress this. There ain't a goal that I know that I accomplished in 2019 that I did by myself. Not one goal that I did by myself in 2019 that I accomplished. I had to involve others into my goal. And this kind of goes back with being selective who you tell your goals and visions to. There are those that can run along beside of you and help you, and there are those that are going to stand at the side and give you doubts. So remember, you will be selective of who you tell, and also allow others to come into your vision and in your goal to help you. We're not designed to run this life by ourselves. I was the worst at it. I was the worst addict of being the person that says I could do it all. And God broke me from that in my life. And I realized I need the participation of others into my life to accomplish visions and goals. And not only that, for me to participate myself into their own goals and visions as well. When you include the participation of others, you're going to need encouragement, you're going to need prayer, you're going to need financial help sometimes, and accountability. When you allow others to come into it, you're going to have others that will hold you accountable to where you're heading towards, your goals. We remind you. They're there to encourage you, to motivate you when you feel discouraged and frustrated. Step 6, be prepared for sudden changes and adjust accordingly and stay focused. Listen, life's hard, and life happens, and change happens, and sometimes things don't go always to plan. My rule is adjust accordingly and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break sometimes to adjust it, and don't stress out over it. Once you make the adjustment, get refocused and keep pushing. I have found that each goal that I set up, I'm often pushing up against opposition from some direction, one way or another. So I always make sure that even though when life happens and I get distractions, and that's another thing, distractions will rob your time. The most valuable currency you have is time, and you've got to bring yourself under discipline. You've got to bring your strategies under discipline. You've got to be able to realize that you cannot be distracted. You gotta make sure you're not spending so much time on social media. You gotta make sure you're not spending so much time doing other things that are not being productive towards your goal or what you're wanting to achieve. Step 7. Celebrate the small wins along the way. This is so important. I know with the team that I have to lead at my job, every time that I feel like that we have accomplished a small goal towards a bigger goal, I'll always tell them. It keeps me motivated, it keeps them motivated, it makes us feel like, man, we're actually getting some results. Even though it seems like in the beginning of the year it didn't look like we was going to achieve it, but maybe 6 months in, it looks like, hey, we're actually getting some positive results. So remember to celebrate your wins. Give yourself a break sometimes. Buy yourself a drink. Take yourself out to eat. Celebrate that win. That motivates you. And share that with those that you have qualified to be a part of that goal and that vision, and allow them to celebrate with you. Listen, those are the 7 steps that I follow. And I hope this helps you for this year, going into 2020, to achieve your goal. I hope this helps you. Y'all have a great night. God bless you. Bye-bye.